Hello, welcome to Barts Gaming Corner. I'm Bart, and this is my series of Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is my second recording. I recorded my first Let's Play Pathfinder last weekend, or a couple of days ago, but it didn't pick up my voice. There was a lot of lag and buffer, so we're doing it again. I made the mistake of not testing it properly. I did now, so it should be working fine. Pathfinder Kingmaker is a game that came out in 2018. It was created by Owlcat Games. You see here, best regards, Owlcat, Russian developer. Let's take a sip of water. And is one of the best isometric RPGs coming out in the last couple of years. I even prefer it to the excellent Divinity Original Sin 2. When it first came out, there was some problems with bugs in this game. I read and saw in some reviews. I picked up the game in 2019. Fall of 2019. I hadn't heard about the game before that, strangely. But I haven't experienced any bugs. Well, a couple of minor ones, but nothing major. So, let's get into it. I'm gonna create a new game. Main story. Explore the stolen lands, a wild territory that has been contested for centuries. Hundreds of kingdoms have risen and fallen in these lands, and now it's time for you to make your mark. By building your own kingdom. To succeed in this, you'll need to survive the harsh wilderness and the menace of rival nations, as well as perils from within your own court. Yeah, it's both a role-playing game and you have to manage a kingdom. Let's pick a normal difficulty. With normal difficulty, every day, let's say, almost every fight is doable. The boss fights can be hard sometimes. I'm gonna create a new character. See what kind of face. No. Yeah, this one. We're gonna create a barbarian, a human barbarian. Or maybe a half orc. +2+1 ability score at creation. Skilled. Half orcs gain an additional skill ranked at the first level and 1 additional rank whenever they gain a level. Oh. Orc weapon familiarity. Half orcs are proficient with great axes and falchions and treat any weapon with the word orc in its name as a martial weapon or ferocity. When a half orc is brought below 0 points but not killed, he can fight on for 1 more round as if disabled. At the end of his next turn, unless brought above 0 hit points, he immediately falls unconscious. Keen senses. Dwarves, elves, gnomes, half-elves and half-orcs and halflings receive a +2 ratio bonus on perception checks. Maybe. Doesn't seem very menacing. This is a female half-orc. Yeah, I don't have any uploads. A half-orc seems like a good character. Nah, let's stay human. Okay. Race. Human. Oh, we're also skilled, so evens out anyhow. Phase 1. Body type. Well, we're gonna pick barbarian, so we're gonna need. No. Yeah, that seems more like it. Face. Can't we zoom in? Beard. Yeah. Hairstyle. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. It seems like the hairstyle a barbarian would have. Hair color, well. Main hand, right hand. Yes, next. Class, barbarian. And we're gonna choose a armored Hulk. That's a barbarian who can use heavier sets of armor. Yes, I know it's a game, but what I find strange, for instance, when you compare real-life barbarian civilizations or civilizations that were perceived to be barbaric, like for instance the Vikings, these would their warriors would wear the best armor available. Many times they had excellent chainmail. So it's, for me, it seems a little bit strange that barbarians aren't allowed to have the same armor as knights would have. Now I can understand it's for game purposes, but well, okay, yeah, I've got some problems with that, let's say. So I will pick Armored Hulk. Doesn't have any drawbacks. Armored proficiency, heavy armor. Armor proficiency. You become proficient with heavy armor. Yes, alright. Next. Abilities, strength, constitution are important. A bit of dexterity. You would think that trying to turn these down is important. Can make a min-max character for barbarian, but I've learned that having a couple of points in these will also help you with your travels. For instance, if you put down wisdom, your willpower will become less. And there are a lot of skills where willpower, you have to have some willpower. That's as fear or hold person. To resist spells like that, you have to have at least a little bit of willpower. At least a little bit of wisdom. So put more in strength. Yeah, seems like a good character. We'll get more points in future. We got a good 16 constitution. Yeah, we got a good starting position. This is not gonna be my main tank. There's another character for that. So this is more a damage dealer. Skills, athletics, mobility. It's your ability to enables you to move near opponents, keep your balance, escape from restraint, break your fall, squeeze through tight spots. Yeah. Nature is an important skill. Perception. Persuasion, well, we can upgrade that later, but I will have people in my party for that as well. You see, if I turn down wisdom, it will become less. So if I turn down intelligence, that doesn't. Alright. Next. Oh, racial bonus. Oh, I can. Strength, maybe. Or dexterity. Constitution. Intelligence. Well, smart barbarian. Wisdom. Charisma. Very charismatic barbarian. No, let's pick strength first. Can dish out a lot of damage. Yes. Okay. Weapon focus. Great sword. Feet. Power attack. Yeah, the barbarian is a pretty easy character to start with. There's not a whole lot of options you have to do every time you level up. Well, if you want to multi-class, there are more options, but I think we're gonna have this character say, well, a bit vanilla. Kind of voice. Confident.
Their life ends here.
Madman.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
No.
I shall not falter. Defeat is not an option.
Right.
Adventures await.
Enemy near.
Spell's not working like that. I lead. You follow.
Someone else would make better use of this. I'll go ahead. Time's not waiting.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
And it sounds more like a scholar. Wise.
So it comes to this.
Grumpy.
Not that I care. Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, this is more a dwarven type voice. None. Yeah, let's
hear you cry.
Let's pick aggressive. Name. Hey. Choose name.
I am superior!
Okay, let's see. Hey, doesn't birthday, okay. Okay. What? Yeah, picking neutral evil. I want a mercenary, a cynical mercenary type kind of barbarian. Lawful good. I have played a lot of lawful good characters, and well, that becomes a little bit boring. Lawful neutral, well, chaotic evil is more like a very sociopathic character, or a madman. So I want someone who mainly looks out for number one in himself.
None shall escape!
Okay. Looking like a true barbarian. Pretty good outfit for a cold weather. So, and let's start.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori swordlord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Looks good.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway, rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. the Eldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Oh, nice reward. What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
Oh.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Noticing you further comments, he winks at you coyly. Why not just recognize this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
I don't think so.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
This takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention toward her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
What do you want from me?
Nothing weird, don't worry. I just wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no hero, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too. Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish this feat, and you'll write him down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay. What game is Jimani playing? I'm not used to feeling like a pawn. Okay, leave the whole camera. Yeah, I know. No show tutorial. Now we know most options. This year, the 2021, this second part, Pathfinder, Path of the Righteous, is coming out of the Righteous War.
Help! Help!
Get out of my room!
You can't stay here! The mansion's under attack! Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
As if to lend credence to Lindsay's words, a scream echoes from the hallway. You're not going anywhere.
I'm superior!
Weapon sets. And barbarians, we're going to use the greatsword. And it's also, if you look at the deck, greatsword. Yeah. Yeah, let's use that one. Rush. Ah, goodbye. Well, that was easy. Let's see if he's got any gear. It's a mail shirt, chain shirt, and a dagger. Can sell that later. What kind of armor do I have? 5 armor class. This is 4 armor class. I remember the old Baldur's Gate game. Then 4 armor class was better than 5 armor class, but now it's the other way around. See, that's AC, this armor class. The higher the better. And if I equip the chain shirt, it's 14. So you don't want that. You don't want 15. And the more stuff I get, the higher the armor class will get. What's she drinking? Oh, nice detail on the pictures. These are real life pictures from these pictures exist. They aren't just made up by the game developers. Fun thing. Assassins are already here. Follow me quickly. Okay. You got someone. We have to help. Look, they're running. Get them. And what shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away. Okay, yeah. This is charge. Standard action. Charging is a special action that allows you to move up to double your normal speed and attack during the same action. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet directly toward the designated opponent. You must have a clear path towards the opponent. Moving. You make a single melee attack, you get a +2 bonus on the attack roll and get a -2 penalty to your AC until the beginning of your next turn. Well, perfect for a barbarian.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay. Well, I don't particularly trust Artuccio, but let's see what he has given me. Tartuccio's present. This ring runs its wearer a +1 bonus to armor class. This is a deflection bonus. That does not stack with other deflection bonuses. Okay. And you will see, yes, AC 16, flat-footed 16. Right. Let's see. Oh, anybody? Some money.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, the way you move really reminds me of the Baldur's Gate series. Icewind Dale. He's dead. Zoom in and zoom out, and didn't. Well, in the enhanced edition you can do it as well. I may do a let's play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Doors blocked from the other side. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to loot in this game, which you can sell. Ah.
None shall escape!
Leave this one to me.
Okay, let's see what you can do. Charge. Okay, there's no direct path.
Out of my way!
You're gonna ear-piercing scream. Oh, this looks like fun. Let's use. Can you use? Yeah. Charge! Oh dear. Let's pick everything up. Let's heal Lindsay. Cure light.
We do it my way.
Pathfinder. This is gonna be a long Let's Play series because, well, there's just a whole lot to do in this game. Every time you think, well, I've finished the main quest, there's another chapter and a lot of places you can visit, a lot of side quests.
Onwards!
In that regards, it's a little bit like, well, The Witcher 3. When you thought you had finished The Witcher 3, there was a whole, well, but still dozens of hours of play left. Like they couldn't even. Story-wise, The Witcher is my, I think, my favorite RPG. Food. Anything else here? New.
I lead, you follow.
Oh, there's Amiri. The other barbarian.
It's the end for you rats!
Oh, let's help her.
You stay already!
Doesn't seem she needs our help, but it's the courteous thing to do, even for a self-centered barbarian like me. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Oh well. We'll.
Blood for Gorum!
We will. And goodbye.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Okay. Let's see. Navigate the security lock.
We do it my way.
And go that way. Ah, the culprits. So generous, I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, Lignac, take care of them. What the hell in the hell? What the hell is that? I think it's a frost giant. Yeah, the bestiary is very much inspired by the D&D bestiary. Let's pick up all this stuff. Let's give me some potions. Yeah, the world of Pathfinder and its monsters and creatures, well, it isn't the most original of settings, but it's a bit the standard European medieval type of world, but well, I like it nonetheless.
Anything else?
Let's make this quick.
More people.
Run them through!
Charge. Yeah, on him it works. Let's see if charge will work on him.
Spell's not working.
Well, didn't matter anyway. Didn't need it anyway.